What's going on? What's going on? We live. We
What up,
live.
Vegas? What up, Vegas? What it is?
What up, Nate? Sounding over there, sounding crystal clear. Um, what's going on, everybody? I can't. I got to use my this farther tripod and shit. This one on my desk is kind of it's closed, but it's like you looking up. I could use this one. I don't know. I'm switching in between. So what's going on though, Nate? Everybody over there? Okay, shit. It's fucking
Uh,
raining.
yeah, it's
Rain
raining
on.
over here too in Nevada. My wife is down with the virus. Like she's not feeling well. Fever. My daughter's been down with fever. Little Nate just got better from that fever. So hopefully, I got a little cough. Hopefully, I don't get sick.
Yeah, gotta keep that fucking mask. That's what I always do. Shit is have that motherfucking mask when they get sick. Shit, it's mask time.
Yeah.
So I was trying to see if some people pop on in. I ain't see nobody pop in yet. Let me check.
Well,
Man, we got I go for like a fucking ESPN or something. Feel like Colin
Chris Bur-
Cowherd or some shit.
Chris Berman, the fastest 2 minutes.
Chris Berman and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hide this shit not too close. That shit be like this and shit. Yeah, man. So you
These
locked in,
microphones that
man. This is
sound good. We locked in,
man.
bro.
Yeah, we locked in for tomorrow. Um, that podcast, man. This shit gonna crack off. I got everything already ready. Trying to get my damn computer to do what the fuck, like trying to get the internet and shit cracking off. So I want to try to be able to put my notes on the computer and be able
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying, be able to boom, I got all my notes right here instead of pieces of paper and shit and all that shit. So make sure we live on the channel and everything is up and running. Let's see here. Go to YouTube. Nate got the shit twerking, man. Glad I'm happy.
Yeah, we plugged in now. We good.
Oh yeah,
I
it's on.
think
Okay.
I watched your video earlier today when I went to work, and you spoke from the heart, brother. All you spoke truth about what we're trying to accomplish as a group together. We trying to
Right.
elevate ourselves, elevate our channels to a whole different page, to a whole different level. You know,
Right. Right. And that's the
that's
main and that's the main thing is just trying to um everybody pushing each other, healthy, like I said, healthy competition, not any kind of, rivalry or none of that shit. We all a team in this shit. And that's the main thing is everybody on that same page of pushing each other, support each other, and fucking, putting each other up on shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker, like man, if a new streaming app come out, if I tell you about that new equipment or where to get equipment or if they want the same shit, all you gotta do is ask. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It ain't no, oh man, they growing this way or that. It's all shit or a person feeling like, oh, they trying to do what I do, that type of shit, like none of that going on. Let me change my
yeah.
position. This it's
Well,
too
you
far.
already know this is a brotherhood thing. We ain't trying to compete with our own. That's something that this group is not. It's not about. I think Vegas accidentally went went off, but eventually he'll come back in. So, what you guys think about the rumors about Jonathan Taylor, running back for Indianapolis Colts? For some reason, I guess the Green Bay Packers were involved in trying to get Jonathan Taylor to the Green Bay Packers, and they offered him to be the highest paid running back. But for some reason, I don't know why Taylor or the Colts did not want to trade him to the Green Bay Packers. And for the Green Bay Packers to actually B, trying to get a new running back, that shows that probably somebody's going out that door next year. And I believe that's going to be Aaron Jones. I mean, he's a stud and everything, but I guess the Green Bay Packers are trying to get faster and younger. So that's
Man,
something to keep an eye on.
motherfucker just jumped out the goddamn. That's why I like to have my shit set up. See, that's why I don't like that view.
You're good.
I don't like that. This view sucks. Who is this? Oh, that's me again. Yeah, that view sucks ass. See, it's like down more on you. It's cool. I mean, but I don't like it. But
I mean, you can see the
reach
whole background.
I could reach the shit better, you know. That motherfucker jumped out the tripod. Like, don't fucking touch me.
Hey, Vegas, I was just saying right now when you logged out accidentally, what do you think about Jonathan Taylor? How the Green Bay Packers went all about it? I guess they were trying to make him the highest paid running back, but for some reason, I don't know why he'd either denied it or the coach they weren't taking that deal. I don't know if the Packers offer him or what they were trying to offer.
I mean, for them to I mean, you got to at least reach out. You know, as a general manager or owner or whatever, you still got to reach out. If it's a possibility of a player that can help your team, of course you got to reach out. You know, that's just standard. That's what you do. Especially if it's known, you know, teams reached out for Bakhtiari and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you should expect them to reach out. Now, from what I was hearing, Dylan, it's a possibility they was gonna offer Dylan in like a third rounder or something. And that's what I seen. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on that.
Well, I seen that up.
Right.
No, go ahead.
If you think in the next couple years, bro, we're gonna have money. We're gonna have big money. I mean, right now we could have got him on that deal. Goop probably would have sat him for a year. I mean, not sit him, but let him know, hey, you know, the book's gonna look better next year. And he's younger than Aaron Jones. Better than Aaron Jones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's about 4 years younger.
Right. So, I mean, why not, you know, bring him back to Wisconsin? He played in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I think if they could have traded Dylan in that third, they would have took him. I would have. Well, shit, fuck that.
I guess I've been following that story a bit. You know, there's always going to be different stories.
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying that most likely Aaron Jones was on his way out, and they would have traded Jonathan Taylor. It was eventually it's gonna be Jonathan Taylor and AJ Dillon,
right,
on the backfield.
Okay, so you saying you think they would have got rid of both of their?
No, they were saying a little story I read today that most likely Aaron Jones was on his way out, and they were going to keep AJ Dillon.
So you're saying they were going to keep AJ and get rid of Aaron?
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been. I would have traded, but you think Aaron took a pay cut to stay? He took a pay cut to help the cap. So I don't know, man.
NFL, though, anything is, you know, it's possible. Anything happens in the NFL.
True. You know, ain't nothing fucking guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, my thing was because you think Dylan, we have to pay him next year. We're gonna have to probably pay him next year. You know what I'm saying? So if we gotta pay him next year, you know, why not? Yeah. If they were willing to take him, bro. I mean, just you look at just what Jonathan Taylor, if Love is good, what Jonathan Taylor could have did, man, you know what I'm saying? What he could do. He's a threat. That's a threat. And
They
you
say
know,
there's still a possibility that he can end up in Green Bay. That's a
okay.
mean because the coach
Turn
did not trade him.
turn yours up just a tad, Nate. Just a tad. Let me
What
hear.
about now? Hello,
That's
do you
better.
hear me
That's
now?
better.
All right.
Okay. Um, just I don't know. Like I said, just yeah. And then you think about the shit with Aaron Jones in the fucking playoffs, the fumbling, the he's cost us games. I want to say he cost us games because I want to put that on the quarterback too because he was playing like
He was
shit. But
messing up.
yeah, possessions, man, possessions matter. You know what I'm saying? And
Who will you trade? Who you would have traded? Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon for Jonathan Taylor? Who do you think it will be more reliable as a back for the Green Bay Packers besides Jonathan Taylor?
I mean, if I'm gonna add Jonathan, I gotta trade Dylan. I got to, just because. I mean, yeah, Aaron has fucked up, but his productivity. I mean, just the catching out the backfield, things like that. Um, Dylan probably will be cheaper. Cheaper. If you can get. I mean, you can't get rid of Aaron because he took, like I say, he took the pay cut. He took the pay cut, helped the team out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would give him another chance. I don't think he stays after next year. Especially with what's his name we kept? Uh,
No,
Wilson?
AJ
No,
Dillon.
no, no, no.
Oh yeah, Emmanuel Wilson.
Wilson, right.
Yeah.
He looks good. Running backs, man, is are expendable in the NFL, man. It's
They
just
come and go.
right. So
I think if it was me, I probably would have kept Aaron Jones. One, because he took a pay cut. He took one for the team. Second, because I think he's faster than AJ Dillon. Correct me if I'm wrong. AJ Dillon, the thing about AJ Dillon, he's a monster. They're gonna need about 10 motherfuckers to tackle him down. That's
right.
the good thing about AJ Dillon, but I think Aaron Jones, he has shown us year after year that he's fast.
I mean, AJ just to me, he ain't as consistent as you need to be. I mean, he needs holes, so you got to create holes. But I mean, you think Jonathan Taylor back there with Elton and them boys, with I mean the Colts fucking look what he did with the Colts, and Colts always have had, to me, a top 5 fucking offensive line. They're up there with the Packers, if not better. Not
Yeah.
lying. Like one of the best for the past I don't know how many years. They keep fucking one of the best offensive lines. So you see the production he was able to do in Indy. It to me it turns right over into Green Bay. Like he comes into Green Bay and he's automatically to me a fucking 1,200 yard, if not more. I mean, because you got split carries, but he's a 1,000 yard running back. Period. You know what I
And
mean?
another,
What
no,
up,
that's
Callie?
true. And another thing though, he played in Wisconsin, so the weather is not a factor for him.
Right.
You know, it's not like we getting a running back that played in domes, and he's not used to that type of weather. No, he's used to that weather because he played for Wisconsin Badgers, so he knows what's up.
Exactly. So that's
What
like
up, Cali Packer?
yeah. So that's why I just feel he comes in immediately, and you know, if not, he's the one. That would be a deadly 1-2 punch. Aaron Jones and Jonathan Taylor. Fuck.
That'd be like Evander Holyfield and Mike
Fuck.
Tyson at the same time.
Right. That would be fucking. That would be an incredible back. That's over 2,000 yards there, and I don't know how many countless, but that's the big thing is Aaron Jones and fucking AJ Dillon have to help fucking Love. They have to become a threat. They have to become a threat. That opens because you think Jonathan Taylor, that motherfucking play action. They gonna fall for that shit. You know what I mean? They will fall for that shit every rip. You know what I'm saying? Like that, he will open up the field and he will open up LaFleur's playbook. But I think the coach, you know, the coach. I don't know. I don't know what they asked for him. I don't
Well,
know what the.
eventually, I think that the Colts are gonna try and get rid of him, and if they do, I'm sure they're gonna reach out back to the Green Bay Packers, say, you know what, let's just fucking get it over with.
But there's
But I
no way.
think
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I would just real quick. I think it will be cheaper because he has to sit down 4 games when the season starts. So I think the Packers can get on the cheaper deal because of that.
Right, but ain't no way the coach is getting no first round. I hope they're not asking for no first round pick.
Oh
There's
fuck
no
no!
way because you got to pay him. You got to pay him. Kelly Packer says, "So you saying you will want to get rid of Dylan? Come on, bro. He ain't. Ask yourself that question: AJ Dillon or Jonathan Taylor? Come on now. Come on now. That's you know what I mean. You'll be a fool not to, you know. But Indy won for him. Hell no. Because you got to pay Dillon. But I mean, I don't know. Could Dillon be a starter? You know, could he have gone to Indy and started? What you think? What you think,
I
Nate?
would if AJ Dillon would have got traded to the Indianapolis Colts. I think he would have been the starter over there because that would defeat the whole purpose for him getting traded over there and still had to be somebody's backup.
Right.
But this is the NFL. Like we have seen players get shipped to different teams. They don't. The prime example, Bill Belichick. That motherfucker done got rid of everybody. Good players. He just was not. He was never scared to pull the trigger. But I think that the Green Bay Packers, they know they know what they want. They're looking at the future. They know what's up. And I think that a lot of Packer fans, they have demanded change in Green Bay. And I think they did that this year. We got a young team. And I think adding up Jonathan Taylor to the back, that would be badass, man.
Right. So Callie said he said Jones is getting old and he'd rather have Taylor and Dillon. I mean, yeah, I hear what you say. I mean, either way, there's no, I mean, for more, I think for what Indy offense would be, you know, Dillon probably would fit more when you need probably more grounded, but I don't know. I mean, either way, I don't think the Packers was going to shop Aaron Jones, you know, especially for what they paying him right now. I mean, they're paying him a lot. Yeah, he getting old. 28 is old in running back years, unfortunately. But I'm just saying, I think they will respect the play action more with Jones and Taylor than Taylor and Dillon. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they respect, but I mean, with any running back, I don't care who the running back is. It's about the O-line getting positive gains. It ain't got to be 10 yards every, but if you get 5, you get chunk running plays. That opens it up. So that's on Matt LaFleur committing to the run. If he commits to the run, then that opens it up. But I mean, it just, you got to look at it in both ways. Either way would have been a win. I mean, neither one of them are Jonathan Taylor. Neither one of them can fuck with him. So it's just on what you see your offense is. How does a player fit your offense? You know, if they were trying to shop Dillon, obviously they feel more
confident about Aaron Jones.
Right. We're more confident in Aaron and what he does because you know he gets downfield. He's great at it's just understanding the offense. You know what I'm saying? So and Dillon catches the ball out the backfield too. So
I wouldn't like if the Packers would have shipped out AJ Dillon to the Colts for Jonathan Taylor's. It would have been a win-win situation for both teams. But at the same time, I know where Kelly Packer's coming from. But at the same
Yeah.
time, Kelly Packer, you have to understand, we got a new backup. Well, he's behind AJ Dillon, Emmanuel Woodson. We seen what he's capable of doing in preseason. So we're not losing much because we got a new rookie that he can do it all too.
Right. Wilson. Right. Okay. So we're gonna switch on that. But I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm from my last little get up of that. Um, like I said, I win either way. Either way. But it's just as a coach and general manager, you just gotta how does it fit your team? So obviously they like I said,
Exactly.
they were interested. You like I said, as a GM, as an owner, you gotta at least try. You know what I'm saying? See what you can get out of that. So I'm gonna go another way. What so first of all, I want to say congratulations to Jordy Nelson. Um man, well deserved. Well deserved. I knew for sure he was going to be um, in the Packer, Hall of Fame. Well deserved, man. To me, my top five, in my top five, definitely. Just what he did in his career here. He's a legend in Green Bay. Um, not top five all time, but I'm gonna say top five Packer or not, complete NFL because I don't think he will make the Hall of Fame like in Canton, but to make it for the Packers. If you had a top five list, where would Jordy rank up? Is he if you had a list of wide receivers for the Packers, it ain't necessarily got to be top five. That's just me. He's in my top five. Where you got him, Nate?
Well, first of all, congrats to Jordy Nelson, aka White Liney. I think that this guy, man, he did it all, especially coming out of a small college school. A lot of people probably underestimated him, and look what he turned out to be one of the best receivers for the Green Bay Packers. And I'm excited. I mean, we all miss him. I think that the Packers they did him kind of dirty, trying to fucking offer him a cheap ass deal, and then he ended up getting shipped to Las Vegas Raiders. But it is what it is. I mean, he retires a Packer. He's now in the Packers Hall of Fame. To answer your question, though, Vegas, I think that I cannot talk about the receivers that we Packers had back in the days because we never watched them play. But I think I will put Jordy Nelson at number one, Donald Driver at number two. At number three, I will put James Jones. Number four, Gray Jennings. And at number five, uh, Andre Rison, probably. Oh, hold on. Fuck Gray Jennings. I will put Antonio Freeman at number four. And then Andre Rison.
Okay, so so no respect for Sterling. None for Sterling.
I never really watched him play. He
Okay,
played in the 90s and like in
right,
93 or so.
right. So again, um, I've been repping this team since birth. If you don't know, born into this shit. I mean, my diapers was green and yellow. You know what I mean? Packer symbols on my diapers. You know what I mean? My bottle and everything. But if you talking about number one, I gotta I'm putting Sterling. His body of work was just. I mean, when Favre hit the scene and it was Sterling, man. I mean, you just go. I just say anybody who don't know and again, there's no right or wrong answer to this, because again, some people became Packer fans later in life and later down the road, and different eras when they decided. But I mean, Sterling, minus the neck injury, was definitely a Hall of Famer. Again, he's the top to me. Just, he was at the time like neck and neck with Jerry Rice, like that elite, but got cut short because of the neck injury and shit, what I mean, which is fucked up. Kind of similar to the same shit Nick Collins went through,
Yeah.
spinal injuries and shit, man. But if I gotta go one, I'm gonna go Sterling, just because. Now two, damn, man, I mean, you got a lot of motherfucking guys who did it. You got Robert Brooks, you know what I mean? He was no fucking joke. Antonio Freeman, just was a big part of 96, 97, 95, 96. Number two, you got Devontae,
Oh,
but to me, Devontae didn't hit the ground running until kind of phasing Jordy out. He wasn't, Jordy the same way. He came in, but that 2010, I mean 09, he got drafted in 08. So he was drafted 08 on when Favre was on the way out deal. I think, matter of fact, that was Rodgers' first year, 08,
yeah.
right?
In
08,
08.
yeah. Right. So you think he was drafted the year Rodgers was made starter, So damn, two, and then got Lofton. I didn't really watch Lofton like that because I was young, I was a young kid, but I know the impact he had in the 80s. He was one of the bright spots of those teams. So if you're gonna go two, everybody got pretty much like Lofton up there. He was for his time, his era, he was great as a Packer, you know what I'm saying? But for what I see, I'm gonna put in their prime, at their best, I'm gonna put Devontae. I'm gonna put Devontae at two, just from what I see. So I'm gonna go Sterling, Devontae, just the dominance, and then three, man, I know people got Driver, people got fucking
Jim
Jennings.
Jones.
I don't like Jennings as a person because of some of this, but I mean, can you really knock Jennings, because Jennings was telling us shit we needed to see with number 12 way before we seen who number 12 turned out to be, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I caught some glances of the Hard Knock shit and how he is, and how everything is always somebody else's fault, and he's the same shit Skip Bayless is saying. He likes to point blame. It's always somebody else's fault. That's type of shit Jennings was warning us about and telling us. We was just like, oh man, he just hating. But a lot of shit was coming true, bro. A lot of shit he was really speaking facts, like how this dude was, towards his teammates and coaches and shit like that. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna go three impact, I'm gonna go Jordy, bro. I'm gonna go Jordy. Just the man. I think he had fucking. Don't quote me on this. The most he had the most touchdowns. Like he had like 3 years with, was it 14 or? Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna say 12 or above touchdowns. So I think it's 14. Like he had fucking like 3 years with 13 or 14 plus touchdowns, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and to be, making that many yards, having that many yards with Jennings on the team, he just came in and took over to me. When he came in, after we won the Super Bowl, he was number one receiver to me. You know, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna put on my Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna put him at 3. 4. I'm gonna go. Shit, Freeman, bro. Freeman. I'm gonna go Freeman. I'm gonna go Freeman. Just the impact he made for those Super Bowl teams. For one, winning a Super Bowl and then just fucking um just his legacy and shit. I'm gonna go Freeman 4. 5. I'll go Jennings. But I mean, can I say Jennings is better than Robert Brooks? Can I say he's better than Javon Walker? I mean, you got some killers, you know, and
Yeah.
then you got like James Jones and people like that. But I mean, Jordy, man, he up there, bro. I mean, some people can even say he's number one. Even you know, I mean, just the plays he was making, bro. The
No, we
motherfucker used
seen
to
what
be
he's capable
wide,
of doing.
bro. He used to be wide fucking open, bro. Like wide open, and then to him and Rogers with that back shoulder shit, like crazy, bro. Go on there and watch that man highlights, bro. The man used to be fucking. I think he ran like he ain't run. He ran like a 4.5, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't run no 4.3 or 4, but he just knew he just knew how to get open, bro. And that's what I'm telling these young cats. Like that's what I'm saying about these young cats, Dobbs and motherfuckers like that. I mean, Jordy used to pick apart a number 2, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man, he used to fucking, bro. He was incredible. I think one season he had like damn near 1,600 yards, bro. He was going crazy with Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? So Jordy's up there. He's well respected, bro. I mean, you know, the Packers and who's that? Ted Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Ted Thompson did it. You know, they always trying to get somebody on cheap, bro. This ain't, you know, fucking Goodwill or something. They always trying to get some cheap players and shit.
You know what, Vegas? I'm gonna redo my list because I did forget about a few wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna redo my list real quick if you allow me to.
Go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing.
So at number 1, yeah, I think you're right. Sterling Sharp. I never watched him play, but he had a good impact. That he was out there at the same level as Jerry Rice. So I'm gonna have Sterling Sharp at
Bro,
1.
the man, I'm telling you, bro. 93. I think we lost 93. We lost to Cowboys. Was it 93? Was it 93? TR ain't in here. Fuck.
I think
93 was
95.
94. 95 was that was San Francisco. Okay. But 93, I think we lost to Dallas. Man, listen. This motherfucker, Sterling, bro. Because I forgot what year he went down, 94, 95, I think. I think that was his last year. But
I think 95 was his last year, I believe.
Right. But the impact, bro, that the man is a god in Packers history, bro. For real. Go ahead. My bad. I mean to interrupt you.
No, it's all right. You good? So I'm gonna have Sterling Sharp at number 1. At number 2, I'm gonna have Jordy Nelson. At number 3, I'm gonna have Devontae Adams. At number 4, I will have Antonio Freeman. At number 5, I will have Donald Driver.
Okay. You got Donald in there, man. Donald was a beast too, bro. He was a fucking beast too, man. He was a beast, but you know, like I said, man, I hated the way it ended the way it did with Jordy. He went over to fucking the Raiders and fucking still, you know, bought out, you know. But and then you think he missed the season with the fuck. He would have been over 10,000 yards, I believe, if he didn't go down with that ACL. You know what I'm saying? Because we was ready that year, bro. Like I think was that the year we lost to Seattle?
In 2014.
14. Okay. Damn, what's my fucking 14? 14, we lost to Seattle, didn't we?
Yeah, we were in Seattle. We thought we were gonna win that game, especially after that interception.
That would have been a Super Bowl year, bro.
Yeah, that could have been.
We would have fucked Seattle up, bro. We had Jordy on the field, bro.
I think that was it Ha Clinton Dix, the one that caught the interception, or was that Charles Woodson? That he went back and then he once he got the interception, he knelt down. He gave himself up
Yeah, man.
instead of running to get more yardage. And then after that, we weren't able to do anything.
Right. Fucking man. Fucking him, Bostic, all the motherfuckers. Bro, why the fuck motherfucker keep cutting up? Bostic, man, fucking blew it, man. Fucking bitch ass. Whatever. Was it Walker Freeman that made that crazy ass catch against the Raiders Monday night? You
That
guys
was
remember
Freeman.
when Favre dad died? That was Javon Walker.
Oh, that was the one, but the one he did against Minnesota,
Oh, that was
that was Antonio
Minnesota.
Freeman. He
Yeah, that
tipped
was
it with his
yeah.
fingers.
Fucking rolled over his body and shit. Yeah,
That
that
was
was
I was watching that game.
yeah, that was a crazy one right there, man. But like I said, man, it's a lot. You know, Jordy is up there, man. He's a fucking goat, man. In Packers, man. I mean, just like I said, he was another second round pick too.
Yep. Yeah,
Another
he
fucking
was.
second rounder, you know. So yeah, man. Um, yeah, but he well deserved, man. I see Josh Sutton. He got in there too.
Yeah, he got in there. He lost
He was
weight.
a man. Goddamn. Right. He was a fucking beast too, man. Why does this motherfucker keep cutting off? Let me see something. Oh, that's why. Gotta put the timer on it. Yeah, he was a fucking beast too, bro. Josh Sitton, man. We always had them beastie ass fucking um beastie fucking offensive linemen, bro. We
Yeah.
just that's what we do, man. We always found a way to get them had um those type of linemen, bro. Linemen. Where the hell everybody at? They must be asleep today.
Everybody's asleep or they're still at work at
Oh, they out
8:29.
partying. They out
Oh, it's
partying,
today. It's Friday.
getting lit. What the fuck is going on with my light, bro?
Yeah, it's Friday. I forgot it was Friday tonight.
It's Friday night and I feel alright. Oh, okay.
So moving on a little bit, changing the subject. What do you think about Buda Baker? You think the Packers should try to make a bust a move for Buda Baker, or should the Packers just leave it at the way it is? Or do you think that we need a legit safety?
With Buddha. I don't know how much he gonna cost, bro. That's the main thing, man. How much these players gonna cost us, bro? That's the thing, you know. Money. It's always the thing, man. I mean, how much would he cost us in the long run? You know, is he gonna hold out for a contract? He gonna be demanding a contract?
Yeah,
You know, so that's my thing. Is like I say, it's just about money, man. Money, and what the other team want. You know, I don't think you give up so much. You know, I mean, Ford did his thing last year. Shit, you know, so
yeah.
um,
Well, he's gonna be starting right on the lineup.
Ford
He's
should
yeah,
be, should be. Well, Hayward, you guys.
and I know Nixon's he's gonna be playing some deep thing safety as well. I mean, Rasul Douglas is gonna be playing safety, and they're gonna have Nixon playing cornerback. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna play out.
Right. What my shit just keep cutting off and shit. Um, yeah, that's the big question. Like I said, this shit is just about that shit always about what they want, you know. I mean, you gotta see what you got too, you know. I mean, it's a long season, so if guys coming out there and producing ain't producing, then you know you move on from there. But
Yeah,
I just feel like you know, you work with what you got right now. You know, let's see how it pans out.
yeah, we got a long season ahead of us. We only 9 days away. No, I'm excited. I'm sure you excited, and everybody else from the Pack Attack and every fan out there. I know that finally football's back, and we have waited for a long, long time.
Yeah, shit, finally back, man. Finally back, man. We 8 days away. pretty much. This day almost
Yeah.
over. We gonna be,
Oh yeah.
8 days, man. 8.5 days. You know, um, yeah, bro. It's going. This is it's time. It's time to see. The Jordan Love era.
The Jordan Love era is here. And you
Right.
know that at some point, me and you, we were not feeling that Jordan Love era, But
I mean,
I,
yeah. At first, bro, it's like we was still drinking the Kool Aid, bro. We were still drinking the Kool Aid with Rogers, man. I don't know. Everybody deserves a chance. KH, what up, brother?
what
I
up,
seen.
KH?
Look, I seen KH. I seen it. I seen it in y'all podcast. There, y'all talk about her Brett Hundley and shit. Like, come on, man. Don't do the boy love that bad, man. I mean, don't. They said Brent Hundley. Brent Hundley. I man, if he got to do a little better than Brent Hundley.
Brett Hundley, honestly, between Brett Hundley and Matt Flynn, I would choose Matt Flynn anytime.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn, I think Brett what's his name? Hundley.
Hundley, yeah, yeah.
He wasn't able to get shit done, even when he had to play for like Angel Rogers or whatnot. He just wasn't able to fucking move the ball down the field.
Oh, Brent Hundley.
Brett Hundley.
He just I don't know what the hell I don't know what he was on, bro. Like he was just behind the times or something. Like what the fuck? Like be big and just he was a major disappointment. And I forgot when we got him. Yeah, well, I forgot when we got him. I don't think we got him or he wasn't as recruited as.
Then he came after the Super Bowl win in 2010 afterwards.
Let me check on that. Let me check. Let me see what he was.
Yes, he was not in the 2010
Brent Hundley
Super Bowl team. I know there was Matt Flynn.
Brent Hundley, he is fucking got him in a Packer shit. He was let's see here. Phoenix, Arizona. I think he in XFL right now. Career.
Yeah,
history.
I did see him there not long ago. I seen him in uniform. I think he played for the Vegas Vipers.
So he was drafted in the 5th round, 2015.
Oh, okay.
So he was a 5th round pick for a reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the Packers officially signed Hundley to a 4-year deal. In 2015, he became the 3rd string quarterback behind. He was behind Tozine. Remember Tozine? I like the Tozine. That was my dude.
Didn't he end up with San Francisco?
Huh?
Tozine ended up with San Francisco or Kansas City Chiefs.
Tozine, let me see.
He was pretty good, man.
Tozine went to the Colts. Let me see. He was. He played at Wisconsin too. Let me see. Tozine. Let's go down. Packers. Wait. Okay, so he went undrafted in 2011 to the Chargers. Then the Niners. So let's see. He was drafted in 2011. Preseason game by the Chargers. No, he wasn't even drafted. He went undrafted. Sorry about that. He went undrafted. Signed with the Chargers. July 22nd, 2011. He had a touchdown, blah, 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 preseason. September 3rd, he was released by the Chargers. So that's the cuts. When they got cut, he got cut. He was picked up off waivers by San Francisco in 2011, and he sat behind Kaepernick and Alex Smith. We signed him to the practice squad in 2013, September 1st, after Aaron Rodgers suffered his clavicle injury.
Yeah.
He went to the Colts. and the Birmingham Iron in 2018. So, but yeah, Brent Hundley, man, was an absolute fucking. I mean, but he was a fucking fifth rounder. So what do you expect to get out of that? For a quarterback.
Yeah, no, that's
Now
true.
with like I said, Love. He was. It was when they reported at the time that maybe New England was looking at him or some shit, because I think New England behind us. Somebody was behind us. They were saying possibly could have traded. I think it was New England trying to trade up to grab Love or some shit like that. I don't know at the time, but he's a first round pick. He
Yeah.
was a first round pick, number 26. I think right when at 26 he was drafted.
He was drafted in the 26th round.
No,
Number
20.
26.
Yeah, number 26. Right.
Number
So
26.
a lot more. We got a
Yeah.
lot more riding on him, and to trade up for him. Then we trade up or trade a pick to get him. So
Yeah.
not only a first round pick, but we traded a pick, so it's a lot more riding on this. Do he look like one in preseason?
Well, now he looks like a first rounder. And you know that, like I said earlier today, me and you, we doubted this pick from the beginning. We were mad about this fucking pick. And it's not Jordan Love fault. I mean, it's not Jordan Love's fault that he got drafted by the Green Bay Packers and got put in that position. Just like Aaron Rodgers, he did not ask to get drafted by the Green Bay Packers and get put in that position with Brett Favre. So he does look like a first rounder, but we still got a lot of football coming. So we're gonna find out if he's for reals or if he's just a fluke.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. It's like you got to throw him in the fire, But I just think, man, he got it. He got the attributes, man. Like I said, he got the size, he got the arm strength, he got the youth, he got the coach that believe in him, he got the O line, he got good wide receivers, he got a running game, he got a lot to work with. So that's on him to work with the tools he got, man. He ain't got to be Superman out there. That's my main thing. Is he do not have to be Superman, and we don't need him to be Superman. We need him to produce, keep the ball out of harm's way. That's just I hope that's something that Rodgers taught him. Put the ball in the spot where it need to go. But my thing was gonna be with between the two is Love is gonna take chances over the middle. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna pass up that play in the middle, which Rodgers was notoriously do, and he still does. He still is outside. He's still outside. If you glanced at that preseason game, everything was mostly outside. The touchdown was outside. The chunk plays were outside. He's not a middle of the field player. So hold on. Go ahead, Nate.
I think we're gonna see a lot of running from this new quarterback, Jordan Love. We all know that he's a mobile quarterback, so I'm excited to see him scrambling when he can't find a play, and just we're gonna see him run around all crazy. So expect a lot of touchdowns from Jordan Love, either through the hand or through running.
Yeah, so that's why I said, like, I'm seeing him. He's gonna take chances, man. He's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna I want him to take chances. I want him to trust his arm, Like I said, hopefully, we was watching that game together. You know what I'm saying? That fucking pass, he threw the dives, bruh. His accuracy, all that shit looked like it's picking up, bro. And that's the main thing. It's putting the ball where it needs to go, put it in where the wide receiver can get it and the cornerback can't. But he gotta fucking trust, put some some fucking arm into his. He had Christian Watson that one play fucking
Yeah,
gone. He was gone, bro. He underthrew the shit.
yeah,
Air that bitch out. I'd rather you overthrow a motherfucker than underthrow. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah.
You being too cautious. Put some fucking arm in that motherfucker, bro. So just getting, it's gonna take him, bro. But Bears better watch out. Bears better watch out, bro. The whole fucking division, bro. So many people now. All you see now is, damn, the Packers this and the Packers that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, people,
It was
people on a lot of motherfuckers right now, bro. They on pins and needles, bro, with this team. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Bears.
we all seen what happened when Aaron Rodgers got traded. Oh, the Packers are not going to win that many games. The Packers are doomed. All of a sudden, the tables have switched. Now we got a lot of people that underestimated the Green Bay Packers having second thoughts, talking about watch out for the Green Bay Packers. You guys are underestimating the Green Bay Packers. Well, I think we are going to surprise everybody in the NFL this year.
Yeah, and people forgot that they was talking big shit when Aaron hit the scene. It was a lot of doubt. It was a lot of doubt because we fucking we listen. Favre was a fucking headache. That some bitch would throw the game. You'd be like, what the fuck was you thinking? Plays like, what the like? I don't give a fuck if you Superman. Your arm, and that's the thing is like I don't want Love's arm to get him in trouble either, because that's what Favre just the gunslinger. I got tired of hearing that shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking just throw the man. He used to break our fucking hearts, bro.
Well, you
Break
seen that
our
Super
fucking
Bowl?
hearts.
He threw that many interceptions versus Denver in the Super Bowl. The thing about Brett Favre, yeah, he was the gunslinger, but sometimes he just tried to overdo it, like try to fit the football wall. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Brett Favre?
He's a just do some fucking idiot fucking plays, bro. Like fucking idiot, bro. Cali Packer says, I'm still saying 10 games make the playoffs, but we probably lose in the playoffs. Just being honest, that's a win for me. His first year. I mean, yeah, of course. 10 plus wins is a win. Is a plus. Just because you got a defense, you got a running game, you got an O line, it's just scoring points, bro. I mean, rhythm, him getting in the rhythm. That's what the main thing with him playing in the preseason. That was good. Get him in rhythm. Get him up to game speed. Rodgers, we was laying eggs. We was fucking up the last 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So he locked in, man. To me, he feels locked in. To me, he feels ready. He's ready to do his thing, man, and prove himself. That's what you gotta, that's what you gotta expect. Expect the best. Don't expect the worst. Don't expect them to go out there and and we're gonna give him a break. That's the main thing. Like, we're gonna give him a break, but we ain't, because motherfucker, where you was drafted. So
yeah,
you were drafted too fucking high for us to not get a return. We need a return, bro. We need a return. Earn your bag, man. Earn your bag. We're gonna give you one. Guarantee it. We're gonna give you one. You made the playoffs this year. We giving you a bag.
Well, Vegas already said, Jordan Love, you're watching this. My man right here, Vegas, said if you win the Super Bowl, your face is coming on his fucking arm.
Tattoo.
And I guess the all Pack Attack members have to get it too, I guess.
I'm gonna get like a memorial fucking tattoo, like on my back, with fucking Vince Lombardi and a Super Bowl with two and I gotta get Jordan Love, bro. Like, fuck it, bro. I would have all Jordan Love merch and all type of shit, bro. Jersey, get my jersey signed, all type of shit, bro. But yeah, man, I'm just, I don't know, I'm excited, man. I mean, it's just it was we was down for a second. You know, I wasn't really down. You know, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Finally, the headache. You know, it's like you ever had a migraine and you take some Tylenol or something, and just a relief. You know, so you know, especially he didn't want to be here no more. He didn't want to represent the G no more. So you know, we got a quarterback. It's just everybody got to rally around him, and I think Jordan is feeling that now. He's feeling that the city is embracing him. We all want to see him succeed. We don't ever want to see somebody fail here. We want him to know that. He got to know that. Like, bro, we want to see you succeed. I want to see you be elite. I want you to prove all the haters wrong, which is the best thing for him. You know what I mean? Rodgers was able to accept the challenge of, yeah, he didn't make the fucking playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make the playoffs his first year, but he grew, he evolved. So I think even if he has the same production as Aaron last year, it's still a win. 9 wins or above is still a win, bro. For me, you know what I mean? Now, if you fucking tanking and you just going out there and you fucking not doing your thing, bro, like that's a telltale sign. Like, bro, we done jeopardize 5-6 years of the future. You know what I'm saying? So if he can hit the ball running this year, evolve next year, and then we have all that money. We gonna have all that money 2025. Now let's you know, we might have to pay some guys who become elite, Reed or whoever else, but sky's the limit, bro. Sky's the limit, and now more younger players are better than they were back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So
we get another got a young team. We got a young team, Vegas, and like you said, the fans have embraced Jordan Love, and that's something that we did not see when Rodgers first started. Remember, Vegas, that they were booing him because they wanted Brett Favre? Well, I think that the old Packer fans, they know, you know what? I know this is not Aaron Rodgers. The Packers team, all players in that locker room, they got Jordan Love's back. You can see the unity. You can see they got each other's back, and they're gonna go all balls out for Jordan Love.
Yeah, a lot of people there got a lot to prove, bro. A lot of people, the doubt, just they take that shit personal, bro. And I'm just. You think every era, 2010s, 2000s, the 90s, they have their players, and maybe hopefully we have hit struck gold, man, with certain players. You know, Jordan could be someone that take us into the 2030s and shit. That's crazy. Time just passed so fast into the 2030s, you know, and you know, 2040. He's sticking around there to about 2040 and shit, doing his thing and shit. So how many Rodgers was 17, 16 years? We can have another quarterback for 15 years, man. Jesus Christ, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be fun, man. I can't fucking wait till next Sunday. I cannot wait. I'm gonna stock my liquor cabinet up. Again, we're gonna try to do these watch alongs. You know, a lot of shit, man. So, what's up, AJ, man? What's going on, brother?
What up, AJ? What it do?
So we're gonna give y'all a rundown since it's just me and Nate in here right now till we get some guests coming in. Tomorrow will be episode 1, man. Episode 1. With me and Nate. We're still trying to figure out the time. I wanted to do this at 5 p.m. Pacific. So be looking out 5 p.m. Pacific time. If later, we'll give you an update. But be looking around 5 p.m. A couple hours. We're gonna be in for a couple hours, man. I got some topics. I don't know his topics yet, but I got some topics to ask Nate. And then Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, Next Saturday be the same thing. Be looking out. Just be looking out for content from everybody, man. From everybody. Um, then next Saturday, same thing. Episode 2. Sunday, watch along. We're gonna watch the first game together. Um, Probably in StreamYard, on Nate's channel or whoever channel, my channel. Then we gonna do whoever. We'll choose. We'll flip a coin. Don't matter. And then next Saturday night, I'm gonna be like a little kid. Chris can't wait either. Next Saturday night, right? On the real, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna sleep next Saturday. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be up early in the morning on fucking Sunday. Shower and start getting my liquor ready.
Man, I'm gonna be tailgating. Ready. So we're gonna do the watch along during the game, so you get live reactions, live breakdowns. Some screaming, some yelling. I already got my TV set up. I'm like, fucking screaming and shit. I be trying not to, because I'll wake the whole fucking house, bro.
It's gonna be at 1:00, I believe, though, so you'll be good.
Right. So, like I said, man, episode 1 tomorrow. Then next week, episode 2. We're gonna try to do some StreamYards in between the week. I give y'all some update videos, a pre-podcast stream. No, this is just an open StreamYard right now. This open StreamYard. You want to come in? I got the link. You need the link? Let me know. I'll put it back in the thing. This is an open StreamYard. We just talk to everybody and see what's up.
Make sure that everybody who's watching to subscribe to Titletown G's. That's the stream that begins tomorrow. Me and Packer Fan in Vegas.
Yeah, I was gonna let y'all know that the podcast will be on a separate channel. The podcast won't be on my main. This is my main channel. This is gonna be just StreamYards, and my video content. Same thing with Nate. If a StreamYard or video content is on Nate's channel, but Titletown G's podcast is just a podcast only channel. They will not be streamed on here, but I will give y'all update videos before. So I will do a video before the podcast, letting y'all know, hey, we going live. Subscribe to here. Put the link in the description and all that. TR, what's going fucking on?
What's going on, TR?
Hey boys, I didn't know you dudes were doing this. I would have said hello earlier, but hey, I do have a question. So your podcast, which I'm excited about, is it live or pre-recorded and edited?
We going live, man. We're going straight off the head, bro. I don't want to. Once we start figuring out the format, we start getting used to the format. Boom, we hit the ground running. I don't want to edit shit. I just want that shit live in your face. Live fucking content, bro. I don't want to.
TR is gonna be live and uncensored, man. We're gonna be going
and uncensored. It's gonna be super.
No condom. No condom. We're going raw.
No Vaseline, just straight in.
No.
Yeah, man. Right.
So both of you gentlemen have nice mic setups. That's good to see. The sound quality is so much better. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm not fighting with, hey, you can hear me? Can you hear me? Doing that shit 2,000 times this video and shit, because my fucking Bluetooth, it just would not fucking connect. Sometimes it'll just distort, or it'll switch back to my phone. So this I'm thinking about upgrading the StreamYard situation. I'm actually was watching some stuff on how to really operate it once you actually pay for the membership. I just want to up the production for y'all. And I know if I pay for the StreamYard, it'll just be better video quality. It'll have us in HD and more clarity. I just wanted, like I said, I want to make this shit good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just the quality and everything. Where y'all watching some shit, you just it ain't all distorted and all that type of shit, man. And the video ain't all choppy and clear and stuff like that. So that's my main thing, man. With doing this shit, it's just. Thank KH for that. Thank KH for that. I liked how it set up looked and shit. I was like, man, you know what? Let me go on my piggy bank, man, and spend a couple dollars, man, and upgrade the production quality, man, because KH shit look good. If y'all ain't
Yeah.
subscribed already, man, go fuck with the Pack Attack, man. Everybody in this motherfucker, go fuck with them. Like I said, I mean, like I said, I was gonna do the podcast only on here. I want to kind of have it be his own thing, have it be his own entity,
That's a great idea. I like that
right,
idea.
right,
And I think one of the benefits of going live, and of course, it's obviously your podcast, do what you want, but I think it'd be cool, like at the end, to like take questions or something live, which is the benefit of doing the live. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier when I was watching your other video, which I really like, by the way. So,
thanks, man.
both
Appreciate it.
both of you guys, and Big Nate, your production quality has gone through the roof too. Both of you guys are doing,
Well,
you
I have
definitely,
learned
you
for the
can tell.
best. I have
Right.
learned from you, TR, AJ, Vegas, anybody from the
Yeah.
Pack Attack. So
Yeah. And I said that in the video. I'm like, TR was the first one to hit with that podcast shit. And I was like, damn, I want to do one. And I was just like, yeah, the timing. And you just gotta, I gotta stay on time with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like set time aside for it, and not flake on it. It's just everything, all this shit, man, is just consistency, man. Y'all want the consistency. We all want to just bring content, bro. It's just quality content, man. Can't grow without content. Can't, and just up in the production value and all that. It's like shit you deserve. And again, this shit ain't putting money in our pockets. You know what I mean? It ain't putting money in our pockets yet. But is it about the money? No. Because like I said, if Nate blow up or TR or Cage, I'm expecting to reciprocate off of that. It just blows everybody up. So if what I do can help Nate and you and KH and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I want to do, I would love to work for a network. You know what I mean? Hook me up, ESPN, FS1. You can put me on fucking ESPN Deportes or something. I don't give a fuck. Have a translator in this motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got Nate. He the translator and shit. He knows Spanish and shit.
Shit, they're gonna put us on ESPN uncensored.
ESPN 5 or whatever. However many ESPNs they got, 3 ESPN 2, ESPN 3. You know what I mean? Like that's the main thing with this shit, man. This shit can eventually grow to where we can monetize it and we can use that money to give back to y'all. Cause I mean, me and Nate got a lot of shit lined up. We want to do the giveaways. We want to do a lot of shit, man. And that's, that's coming, that comes out of our pot. I still got some of the beer. I got one. Hopefully it ain't musky, but I still got the beer you sent. And I'm still gonna pop that bitch open Sunday. So I still got some of those.
Nice.
But just giving back, man. This what this for, man. And not only, like I said, it's a brotherhood, man. It's a friendship for me, man. It's just, that's how I look at it, man.
Sure, and I just love talking ball. Those are all great points. Even better if you can, if you're able to do something like this and work for yourself, where you're the boss instead of some other pipsqueak, that's even better. With the internet and the opportunities out there, it's all up to you how much you want to work for it, what you want to put into it. And, if you do it the right way, there's no reason you can't.
Exactly.
You can't accomplish things and be able to work for yourself and be happier.
Right. And it's being sincere, right? Being sincere with it, and just, I mean, we, like I said, at the end of the day, we all Packer fans, but we all got families, we all got personal issues, we all got things we have to deal with outside of this. So to be able to juggle that and then put time towards y'all, that's the main thing, man. Just putting in that effort, man. Putting in effort. People, as long as you sincere with the effort, man. This shit ain't no competition. For me, it ain't no competition. It's all about, whether, they can do it or not. Shit, ain't no competition with me. It's just people sharing something we all love. And like I said, it's time for Packers podcasts and channels and fans to get recognition, bruh. We
Yeah.
deserve the fucking recognition we deserve. If you look at my pictures up there, my picture says the Green Bay Packers have the most championships. That's what it says. It says the most. We are the upper echelon of the league, and we need to get that treatment. We are America's team. Ain't nobody. We are
Oh
America's
yeah.
team. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
You know. So this year, I'm gonna be got my tripod and all that shit. I'm gonna be doing shit. I'm gonna be going out here showing you guys how much Las Vegas embraces the Packers. I'm gonna try to get down there with the Raiders game. When KH and them get in town, I'm pulling up on them. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start doing a lot of shit like that. Start showing, embracing the fan
yeah.
base and all that shit, man. Like we need our recognition, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
definitely.
we
And
need it, man.
one thing big, and that's a great idea. I love those ideas, Vegas. And one thing Nate did last year, he scratched the surface of a little bit of it. But it'd be great to see you talk to other fans out in the community, like talking to other dudes you run into who are a football fan. Maybe they're an opponent, maybe they're a Packer fan, but to, do some funny, like off the cuff interviews and things like that. That's a little different than what most people do, you know?
Right, right. And find out why. Hey, especially like Bears fans. My wife, coworker, ex coworker, she used to work with her, but they're Bear fans, and they fucking used to. They can't stand me, bro. Like I come in all Packers gear and shit. We used to watch games together and shit sometimes, and but I want to show you all some of these Packer bars up here, and some
Yeah,
of the fan and some of the people here. Like the picture I bought yesterday, they were Packer fans. They were like, "Man, you can have this one. We paid $100 something. You can have this motherfucker." I'm like, "For real?" Like, like, huh? I still gave money. Like, huh? You go, man, $20. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Take
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
But they willing to give it to me. Like, oh, you a Packer fan, and I'm gonna check out your channel and stuff. I mean, it's so many up here. It is crazy. Like, I mean, because you got a lot of people who move from Wisconsin here.
Sure.
So, I mean,
I
you're
have
right.
seen a
I
lot of
mean,
Packer fans here too in Reno. A lot of Packer fans, a few Bears fans, and a Detroit fan. I was like,
we
really? A
every
Detroit
we
fan?
The
we
one fan.
everywhere. We are everywhere.
Yeah.
I think was I forgot okay, it was the year we went to the Super Bowl, and they were talking about how many cheese heads they were selling like overseas and all type of shit like that. And I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. And we travel like no other. We travel like no other.
That's right.
We're always gonna be in your stadium, your city. You can't get rid of us, man. We the team, man. It's just so
Yeah. We're like the Grateful Dead. We're going to come into town and take over.
We don't
right,
die, we multiply.
right. So we wanted to ask some
That's
more.
right.
We wanted to ask some other people because we brought up that topic earlier. What was your initial reaction with that Jonathan Taylor news and shit? TR.
Myself, I think it's an interesting thing to look into. I think obviously they did some discussions, but I do take Good at his word that they're in conversations with players all the time, all the time. We just don't hear about most of them. I think it's interesting because obviously you have two running backs who uh, both of them are not going to be on this roster next year, likely. So what are you going to do? If you can get a superstar entering the prime of his career at that position, I think that makes a lot of sense. Um, but in the end, I don't think it'll happen. What do you guys think?
Cost too much. I think he's gonna cost too much in the long run. We got to. Why would you? It's gonna be like what, 1 year rental if you don't want to give him 12. What do you want? $12 to $14 million next year, probably.
Sure.
But
And what are we paying Jones now? 10, 11, something like that?
10, I think, to cut it down
Yeah.
to 10. I think
He took a pay cut, so
slight pay cut. I think, but yeah, because you think Jones might be off the books next year. unless he want to take the minimum. But why? But yeah, you would have to shell out another 12 to $15 million to keep him. So I don't know. And then
No,
he could turn around and pull the same shit, And why would you give up a draft pick or some shit like that to for a rental, But
I
that's my
think
take.
Aaron Jones is. Yeah, I think Aaron Jones is gonna try to go somewhere else and get paid. I think, but I think if the Packers can get Jonathan Taylor, they offer him to be the highest paid player or running back. But for some, we don't know what happened behind doors. So he did not take the deal. I don't know, but it would be lovely to have Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he's a beast. He's young. You seen what happened with Dorsey Levens left the Eagles. He came to Green Bay. He was tearing shit up.
Yeah. Supposedly they were asking for Watson and a first round pick from the Packers.
It's not gonna happen.
Your pick, Big Nate. Your pick.
Fuck that
bud.
shit. They should have called me instead.
Are they out their fucking mind? Watson in a first rounder.
Yeah, apparently so. That's way too steep. No way in hell you're giving up something like that. No way.
The Packers are not that desperate for a fucking running back.
No.
We legal in Indy? It must be legal in Indiana because they fucking smoking something good. To even what?
Those motherfuckers were smoking banana peels.
Fuck that. Fuck that. No way. No way.
But again, that's just rumor. That's what I heard. That doesn't make it so.
Right.
It's just that's what I heard.
Right. So, another thing we were talking about, we was talking about, congratulations to Jordy Nelson. Making it to the Hall of Fame, Packers Hall of Fame, well deserved. If you could rank, we know you've seen plenty errors of Packers football. I'm an 80s baby, so I can only, survey what I've seen. Same thing with Nate. But if you can put Jordy in a rank of players you've seen, where would you put him? I don't know who's your 1, who's your 2, 3, 4, 5, but where could you rank him at?
Oh, that's a good question. Personally, I'm a bit biased because I love Jordy. I thought his athletic ability and his ability to control his body while making the catch was second to none. He would be in the top 5, but you gotta, I grew up watching James Lofton, and we forget how good he was, Hall of Fame player. So you got to go like James Lofton, Donald Driver, just for the perseverance he had and everything he overcame to become the leading receiver in Packer history. He's like around third. He's like about the third best receiver I have ever seen play.
Okay.
Personally.
So, I mean, even higher than the impact Sharp made in his short tenure.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. I forgot. I forgot. He probably was the best receiver I've ever seen play personally for the Packers. Yeah.
Man. I remember doing something and I came in and they were that Detroit play and he was fucking, I caught the internet. I forgot the game was on. I was young at the time. I think I was outside playing or some shit, and I came back in and far through that fucking bomb to Sharp for the game winner and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's this dude? You know what I'm saying? I remember having a Sterling Sharp jersey. I was young then, but that motherfucker probably, but from what I've seen, but going back and watching what Lofton did was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this dude was fucking, he was one of the bright, like I told Nate, he was one of the bright spots of the 80s. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I mean, that was you said Jordy 3. I mean, 4 or 3?
Well, I think you got to go for it. And thanks for reminding me about Sterling Sharp. I don't
No,
know
it's
how I
cool.
could forget about him. We forget like when he was in the league and he was having 100 reception seasons. Those were NFL records at the time, and he would like break his own record the next year for receptions.
I told
So
Nate he was
yeah,
neck and neck with Jerry, man. He
yeah,
was
he
he
was.
was neck and fucking neck, bro. Like guaranteed fucking first ballot Hall of Famer if he would have fucking played four
Uh,
or five more seasons. Because
yeah,
I mean he finished with what? How many fucking yards did he finish with? He played what, 6 seasons? Was it 5 or 6?
something like that. I don't know the details, but
He
yeah,
went
you're
out
right.
in he went out in what, 94?
Something like that.
Because he didn't play against, let me see, he didn't play against San Francisco, right?
On, I think he did.
Because we
Look
played
it
San
up.
Francisco, what? Now he was 88 to 94. Yep.
Yeah.
88 to 94. So his best season was fucking 92. 1,400 yards, 1,461 yards.
Hmm.
Average was 13.5. His longest was 76. 13 touchdowns. Fucking 94. This motherfucker had 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was a beast,
18
man.
touchdowns, Nate.
Yeah, in 94, that was his last year.
Flash it. So you can't tell me he played 6 seasons, had 8,100 yards.
Yeah,
So
he
you
was
just think
amazing.
6 more seasons, at least then they're probably what, 15,000 yards,
Shit.
16,000 yards, 65 touchdowns in 6 seasons. Even if you double that, that's over 100 some touchdowns.
Yeah,
Crazy, bro.
he.
If it wasn't for that injury, I think he would have had a Super Bowl with Brett Favre.
Oh yeah,
Oh, easily.
96 season.
Yeah,
we would have dusted. We would have dusted fucking Denver too. We would have dusted them all probably too. And we probably went 3 times. We probably went 4 times.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. That's
I have
crazy.
a I have a short little anecdote about Sterling Sharp. I remember when I was working in Green Bay. Um, I was like driving home really late at night. No one was on the roads. I pull up to a stoplight. I'm just sitting there. A car comes up next to me, and I look over. Fucking Sterling Sharp.
Oh
He
shit.
he looked at me. I looked at him. I shit my pants, and he took off. Just, I mean, it's a stupid anecdote, but it's just seared in my memory. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
just his eyes looking over.
I know my. I mean, that's how it be sometimes, man. With celebrities and shit, you just see them at fucking when you don't, you don't expecting and shit. I know my sister got pictures with Donald Driver and shit. She seen them
Mm.
shopping downtown Milwaukee. The dude. I'm gonna tell you a story. I used to work at Sam's Club, Milwaukee, and was this '09? This was '09 year, and they were like, "Oh, there's a guy coming from the Packers and shit." I'm like, "What?" He coming? He signed autographs there. I'm like,
Oh,
Who the fuck coming?" They're like, "Oh, James Jones is coming." I'm like, "Who the fuck is James Jones?" I swear to God, this is a true fucking story. And I'm like, who the fuck is James? Out of anybody we can't get nobody else to come. He's like, no, it was James Jones. And no disrespect, James Jones. I did not know who you were. I'm gonna fucking try to tweet James Jones and be like, hey man, can you please tell me this? I'm like, I want to tell you my Sam's Club story. You fucking went to Sam's Club, 76 in Good Hope. Well, 76 in Calumet. That's the one I used to work at. And James Jones came there to sign. And he fucking came in. He was tall as shit. I'm like, damn, who the fuck, but I didn't know who and I didn't even go over there and pay my respect to him. And I want to say, I'm sorry for that. I apologize for that. I didn't even come up and acknowledge you that you deserved. I swear to fucking God, I was like on the other side of the store. I didn't pay no attention because I was mad. I was like, Who the fuck is James Jones, bro? I was mad, bro. I was like, fuck, man, come on. But again, one of in the top 10 of one of the greatest, receivers we had, man. I mean, and that's crazy, man. So don't underestimate players. Never do it. Never take it for granted. If you have a chance to reach out to these guys or say hi or if you're able to get an autograph, get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never who that turned out to be. KH going to watch the Braves game. So we just did this shit just to spur the moment, man. Just something to do. Just talk a little ball. Matter of fact, out down there, want to keep doing this shit, man. A little more, man. The season coming up, man. We definitely gonna be talking plenty shit this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, talking plenty shit. Can't wait till we fucking stomp the Bears, man. This shit is gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely, bro. To stomp their ass.
Continues.
Yes, man. A new landlord. Landlord.
I got TR to start stomping on jerseys after he saw my videos.
Yep. My family put a stop to that, though. I embarrassed them too much, I guess.
I forgot where I was at. Was I at Liz? Nate, I was at Liz. I was like, you go a bear hat. He's like, stomp that motherfucker. I'm like, hey,
yeah. They're gonna make me pay for it.
Like, no, they got good shit. They got good shit in here. But dude told me like, we didn't get the Packers hats yet in and shit, so I don't want to.
That would have been a good reason to stop on the fucking Bears fucking hat.
It was right. It was a bear hat. It was like a couple Bears, like Eagles, because they sell a lot of Packer shit, bro. They can't keep this shit on the shelves. Like, it's surprising. Like, a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't keep shit.
A few weeks ago, I was at Ross, and they have a few jerseys here and there. And I came across Justin Fields' jersey, and I told my oldest daughter, "Hey, here's the camera, record me, because I'm about to do some stomping." She was scared, so I didn't get a chance to do it. But I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna send this."
Right. But you see why it's at Ross though. He's a Ross type of quarterback.
He's that Ross type of quarterback.
Right. He gonna have hell this year, man. It's just I want to turn it over to, man. I mean, seeing Wicks make it, seeing more make it, it's like, it's kind of crazy, man. To see,
I think the players that we last week when we spoke, the players that we chose that we thought were gonna make the team, they all made it.
Right, they all made it, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, be watching out for this dude eventually, man. But Cox Jr., I was so happy he made the fucking team, man. I love this dude motor. He has a fucking motor, bro. Cox, and I just hope he can keep it on the right track. I think, players like that, I mean, any player who needs that second chance, man, like, I always felt like, what's his name? That Gordon. Was it Gordon? Right? The wide receiver?
Josh Gordon.
I felt Gordon, like, if any place he could have came and get away from the I don't know, but when you have a problem, you have a problem. So you kind of take your problem wherever you go. I'm gonna fuck you on the moon. You gotta kind of demons, man. These people are millionaires, and they have demons, and they have shit they turn to and shit. Like we were talking about fucking Darren Sharper. Just fucking.
Oh God!
I mean, we was talking about that one day. One of the Packer greats too. You know what I'm saying? And just was like a wholesome. I mean, to me, looked like one of the poster, like a role model kind of player. On the field, but behind the scenes, man, he was evil. He was wicked. So that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. That.
Sick in the head, you never know.
Sick, man. I mean, just sick. Like to have just the balls to do it, city to city too. He was on the road with his shit. Like he was fucking every city he touched. Now and then you're a fucking NFL player, so you going city to city and it's just it's crazy, man. Just to see what some of these people, man, behind closed doors, end up doing with their lives and shit. But I wish him the best. I love his motor, man. I love what he does, man. And your pick too, man, Van Ness. He was getting double fucking the whole fucking preseason. Like he kept two dudes on him. He
Yeah,
kept two dudes, and man, it's gonna be. I can't wait, man.
it's gonna be fun. I
It's
think
gonna be fun.
there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs and rocky roads, but this is a young team that's building for the next few years. We
Right?
want a dynasty. We want multiple Super Bowls. We're not going
Yeah,
just for one like we have been with Rodgers the last few years. We're building something here now, boys. So
and it's so disappointing, man. With you think of some of the teams we witness and plays, but that's every season. They say that. I mean, unless you just dominant like that, every season come down to a play or
yeah,
a drive or what I mean. Like shit, crazy, man. Like we lost shit to all sides and interceptions and you know a field goal. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
some crazy shit, bro. What's
You
big?
got to be
What's
lucky too. You got to get lucky too.
You got to get lucky too. Sometimes the ball got to turn your way. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say 2010 when because you think we dominated fucking the Falcons. We dominated them.
Ooh, that
Uh,
was
yeah. But do you think those two, the Philly game came down to an interception? I mean,
Yeah.
was won by an interception, and then the fucking Bears game was put away with an interception by BJ.
yeah.
So it's like, and then the Super Bowl was fucking. That's another player I miss too, man. The fucking Nick Collins, man. Every time I think of that Super Bowl, I just
Oh,
think about fucking Nick Collins, man.
Nick Collins was great.
And you know he
ano-
was
another
another.
Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Just how this game goes, man. But you think it's the 20s? Is we in the 20s now? We passed the 2010 eras. We in the 20s now, and third year in the 20s, and we just to see what like I said, people, we're gonna divert back to the 80s. Like, nah, I just think players now, the nutrition, the workouts, the availability to become better, is different. Games are evolving. Now more young
Yeah.
it's becoming a young man's league. They're phasing out
Mm,
the old guys, they're phasing out, 10, 15 year, I mean, only one probably what Rodgers, the last one. Him and Wilson, I think, probably the oldest motherfuckers in the league, right?
Yeah,
Quarterback.
I think
Rivers is
yeah.
gone. Fucking
Tom
Breeze is
Brady's gone.
gone. Brady's gone. Rogers. You got
Yeah.
Rogers, and then
Matt, what's his name? Matt, the one that went from the Falcons to Indianapolis.
Ryan, he's
Matt Ryan.
gone.
Matt Ryan
Yeah.
still playing.
No, he retired, didn't he?
No. Yeah, I think he's done. Yeah.
Right. So about the veteran is fucking Rogers, and that's it. I think he the only one in 40, finna be 40, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's becoming a young man's league, man. It's just, I hate to say this, but it's like Pat League and fucking Pat Allen, Herbert, Burrow, all these guys young as a motherfucker, man. So,
Yeah.
new era, man. And hopefully, Love comes in, man, and makes it set his mark, man. But we was talking about that too, TR, how much we gave up for him. I was talking about KH said something about Brent Hundley in his podcast, and I was like, no, he can't be that bad.
No, that's for sure. But
Brett Hundley was the custodian of the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, jeez. Blow it out his ass. He was. But anyway, I'm sure he's a great guy.
Right, but he was a fifth. Brett was a fifth rounder. You know what I mean? That was a fifth rounder.
Yeah.
So we got too much stock invested in Jordan. Too much.
Yeah.
First rounder.
And people forget that this team isn't going to revert back to the 80s just because the organization since the 80s has been rebuilt, and it's rebuilt on a solid foundation with tons of revenue. first class organization without a meddling owner. They're here to stay for the long haul. So
You still think Murphy gone at 70? Doesn't that still
yeah,
stand?
yeah. I think he has to. I think that's the bylaws. You're gone, man.
That's good.
Once you're at 70, you're gone. Hey, we should do something like that for our frickin' politicians, right?
Right. At the
Jeez.
70, you gotta roll because this current administration is the worst, man. It's the worst,
Yeah.
man. You know,
I
and I don't
didn't
like to
mean
talk
to.
politics, but
I was just gonna say I didn't mean to drag politics
I
in
mean,
there, but
hey,
there's a pair of
politics is a part of everything, man.
Yeah.
They politic it's politics in sports, it's politics in government, it's politics at your job, it's politics. That's
sure.
why I just had to leave a job. A lot of politic in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
guys pretty much was going behind my back, oh man, how you get that job and all this type of shit. I was like, you know what? Y'all can have this shit. Y'all can have this shit because
yeah.
I'm finna find something else, and I found something that's way better, and
Good.
I'm super excited to start that new journey with them, man. This trucking shit is a motherfucker, man. It's like, but I put my head down and I was like, this is when I'm gonna get out this shit. I had to go through that whole little 10-month stretch in Wisconsin and shit to get back here, and it's paying off. I mean, it pays off, man. Just putting in the work and putting your head down and having a goal, having a goal. And I said the same thing. I'm like, if I need to start putting that same, because I put that effort into, everything else. I'm like, I got to start putting that shit into this channel, man. It's like, but success don't come overnight. It don't.
No.
Motherfucker think you just gonna wake up with 1 million subscribers. It don't work like that. I just watched what's dude name? Fucking Mr. Beast, bro. This motherfucker started with no subscribers, bad camera, bad. He put his head down and fucking. I mean, he got over 100, damn near 200 million subscribers. But I'm just saying it's what he evolving, constantly evolving and seeing what works and trying new things. It can't be scared to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's gonna catch on, man. So.
Yeah, and another point is for all the young people out there, especially, is like the world doesn't come to you. You got to go to the world.
No,
So
that's true.
if you want something, you better go get it because no one's going to give it to you. So
What they
I
say?
like
Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. Period.
yeah.
Period. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
You can have the best camera, the best fucking this, and you don't have the substance. It's people with substance who don't have the camera and the so if you can up your production and up your game and keep evolving and all that, you'll catch on, man. It's that's all it is, man. Being sincere too. You know what I mean? Like, people can tell sincere people. You can tell a motherfucker that's like, oh, Packers. That's why I was like, I used to get tired of channels that would fucking upload some fucking passing footage. Oh, like every 10 seconds they just talking about, oh, Love made a good pass today, and like, bro, that ain't content. That ain't content to me. That ain't interesting to me. That's copy and paste. I could easily come on here and report some shit that X person or off GreenBayPackers.com. I could read what they say verbatim. No, that's copy and paste. That's plagiarism. You know what I'm saying? You don't plagiarize shit. I learned that when I was in school. Plagiarize. You can plagiarize people. People nowadays, they plagiarize a lot of shit. They're just stale. They don't evolve. They don't. And one thing I can't say about dude who we certainly don't like, he does step outside the box, whether it's a good reaction or a bad reaction. You know what I'm saying? He gets the views. He gets people to engage with his content. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's my cup of tea. But he tries to step outside the box, man. And that's all you got to do, man. Just stay sincere to what you do. Shit, fuck that.
That's right. And I think in the end, even if you don't like the other person's content, maybe it's best that we don't rip on it.
Right,
Why
right.
are we trying to tear each other down when
Right.
really the goal is to do something unique and honest,
But I think
like you just said.
sometimes people like that need to understand about the small guy.
Yeah,
They need to
that
understand how passionate. To me, I feel like don't shit on something for reaction and then not stomach the reaction that it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come over here and I say something offensive and this these people get mad, or these people, you got to understand that that's what you bring on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So always
yeah,
remember what we say and what we do can trigger shit, and that's how people get canceled, and people
Yeah.
get, people like, let's say Hulk Hogan. He came out and said what he said. He said a racist remark. You gotta understand the backlash that come with that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was supposed to be recorded or not, God always, you know what I'm saying? He'll make sure it get heard or seen. You know what I mean? Like you gotta understand what you say and what you do. How you don't try to shit on a fan base that's trying
yeah,
to that's working hard. Like you got people that you don't know who might have lower subscriber accounts that are working hard to represent the fan base and get the fan base noticed. We don't want to be noticed as goofs and fucking clowns and
yeah,
idiots. We want to be taken serious. I want to be able to have a formal debate with anybody about the history and what's going on and stuff. Don't make us look like no fucking clowns and disloyal to our fan base.
But that's
I'm
why I
not gonna.
feel that we original. I mean,
Right,
we don't, like you said, we don't paste and copy. Like we come out the head, and that's
right,
something that this group, the Pack Attack, is unique because we all come out the head.
right. And that's when I was going to attempt to make other content about other teams. I said, you know what? I don't know other teams. I can't break down the Ravens. I know their roster, but I'm not a fan. I can't be sincere to it. I could report, I can go on right now and such and such is hurt and this person is hurt. If it doesn't affect my team, I can't really talk about it. You know what I mean? That's why, um um like First Take and stuff like that. That's why some fan bases get triggered about it, because that's why Skip always talks about the Cowboys. That's his team. That's what we know. When he makes a take about, he thought fucking what's the one quarterback? He thought Tebow was the shit. You know what I mean? He was like off a couple drives. You know what I mean? But that's I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna act like I know ball, but I don't know. I know the X and O's. I don't know fan bases. I don't want to trigger. I don't know shit about. All I can do is when they play us, then I could talk about your team because I see what they're putting on. I don't watch the Ravens. I don't watch the Bears. I don't watch the Vikings. Unless they're playing us, then I can critique them and stuff like that. But other than that, that's why I couldn't really do it, because I knew, like, I don't want to be that copy and paste motherfucker. Oh, okay, well, this is now I can report news. This injury, that injury, this trade, that trade. That's different. But thinking I'm gonna sit up here and talk about who gonna win the AFC East, that's just a pick. That's just some. But all I know is about my division and
yeah.
teams. Just being sincere about it, man. Knowing my team, and that's how you get quality content, because I'm putting out something that I'm passionate about. I focus on all my attentions on.
Yeah, and as you keep saying, I think the key is sincerity. And okay, we as fans, we don't know everything, so we're going to be right sometimes. We're going to be wrong a lot of times, and sometimes it's all going to be indifferent. But at least it's going to be honest.
Right.
And if you can deliver your message in an entertaining way, that's all that matters. You don't have to be right 100% of the time. Like
Right.
Big Big Native's right on Christian Watson, right?
Right.
That's his
I got
pick,
lucky right
baby.
there.
Well, but you get the idea. As
Right.
Yeah.
long as it's real and sincere, and you deliver it in a unique, funny, or it doesn't have to be funny. I should say that, but just
This
in an
just
entertaining way, in a way that no one else is doing it out there. So just you guys being yourself, I think, is enough.
Dallas Cowboys urged to trade Michael Gallup to Packers. What?
Huh?
Somebody from the Dallas Cowboys wrote that. Why? What would we? So, duh, 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 duh. The Packers receive Michael Gallup, and the Cowboys receive a 2024. Why would we give you a fucking 2024 third rounder and a 2025 fifth rounder? This is see, but this is what other sides write. This is shit that they put out in the air. Why would we want Michael Gallup? He
I
can't stay
think we're
healthy,
set
right?
what we got. We're set at wide receiver. We don't need another receiver right
Hell
now.
no, no, no. But this is
No,
this what other teams write. This is from Cowboys Country, FN Fan Nation or some shit. Mike Fisher, wrong. Mike Fisher. We don't want Michael Gallup. I don't think
is
Michael
that
Gallup. Huh?
is that is it just a case of people just throwing shit at the wall just to see if
Most
it
likely.
sticks? Yeah.
There was a story about Michael Gallup a few days ago and last week. So it's like, the Green Bay Packers don't need another receiver. I think that with the group that we got, I think we're good to go.
Oh,
Hi, Luna.
look at Sweetie. Hi, Luna.
Say hey. Say hi. Say hi. You're Mike. Say hey. You right there. Look. Say hey.
What's that?
Look. Look at you right there. Say hey. She just want to come say hi. Say hi. Cat got you too.
Yeah.
All right, you chilling. Come on, you chilling with me.
Shit, I was telling Vegas, my daughter right now, she's been with fever the last 2 days. So is my wife. So they're hanging in there right now.
Yeah, I hope they get healthy soon.
Well, we went to for testing for little Nate, and then about 3 days ago, Nate came down with fever. He's good now, so hopefully I haven't got sick yet. So hopefully I'm good to go.
Yeah, when the young kids get on with other kids at school and they start mixing germs, oh brother, it
Yeah,
is what
Oh,
it is.
definitely.
But I hope they feel better soon. So
yeah, they're hanging in there. But yeah, but I'm glad you're doing great. TR, say hi to your wife for us as well.
sure, we're all hanging in there. Like I mentioned, I probably won't be doing as much content, and I have my reasons for that. But I still hope to talk ball with you guys as much as possible.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ain't nothing
Um,
changed.
Hi.
it's just, yeah, it's a commitment what you guys are doing, and I look forward to seeing it tomorrow. You guys have been streaming. I'm sorry I came in a little late, but I know I'll be watching tomorrow and looking forward to seeing
For
what you
sure,
win.
man. Like I said,
Make sure it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
make the
It's gonna be.
video. I'm gonna drop the link in there. Again, y'all, the podcast is its own entity. It will not be StreamYard on this channel. The podcast episode 1 will be streamed on the Titletown G's podcast. Again, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. Drop the link. After, I'll make another video with a link so you can go watch that first episode. But again, it will be its own entity. It'll be separate from my channel. It'll be the channel is going to have my own videos and these stream yards and things, other things I do that devote to this. I don't know what extra stuff we're going to devote to that for now, but that's his own entity. And again, we're gonna be dropping links for Nate channel, TR. Man, go watch all their fucking content. I'm gonna put descriptions, links. I always put links. Please subscribe to them. Please, we all grow. We all gonna grow together, man, and we all gonna. That's the main thing, man. Is growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here to support in any way I can, you guys. So I'm going to step off and have a good night. But
Okay.
like I said, I look forward to watching tomorrow.
Okay, for sure, man.
And
You subscribe to the channel, right?
damn right I did.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. YouTube, please fix. I don't. It's showing I got one subscriber on there. I know that ain't
Well,
true. I don't know.
I'll double check, but I'm certain I did.
Yeah, I don't
But
know what the fuck is going on with that. I ain't gonna
I
lie
know
to
there
you.
were like 8 subscribers about 3 days ago, and then I checked.
Yeah, this just went
They
down.
all disappeared.
So I don't
yeah,
know.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Maybe until everyone gets used to your channel, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do like a pre-recorded like message, like to put on each of your channels, and then you start it live when you go live on your other podcast,
Right.
and just point everyone to the new channel.
That's what I'm gonna do before.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that. So be looking out for again, like TR said, the pre-record. Yeah, kind of like a pre-video, letting y'all know what time and everything. Because sometimes times change. Sometimes but the main thing is gonna be 5 p.m. Pacific. We have 5 p.m. That's when it starts, or 7. Okay, so it's going to be 5. Okay, but if I'm going, so sometimes Nate goes out to dinner and stuff like that. But we're shooting for 5 p.m. Central. I mean Pacific, which will be 7 Central, kind of later in the day, stuff like that. If anything, if you miss it, it'll be up there. This is Saturdays for the podcast. Podcast is every Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If anything changes, you'll be updated on so if you ain't got notifications on for this one on this channel, please do it.
I know Cali Packer said he subscribed to it, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes I know YouTube's super glitchy, man. So YouTube is super glitchy. So I ain't gonna pay no attention, man. Just like TR said, man, just I'm gonna make sure I just get y'all to update and I'm gonna always put the links in to go check out, episodes and shit like that, man. So so I don't know, Nate, how long you wanted to stay on. I wanted to go eat dinner and
well, my wife's already fell asleep because she hasn't been feeling good, but we can end it right here if you want.
Yeah. So be looking out tomorrow, y'all. Be looking out tomorrow.
Make sure you guys subscribe to all the Pack Attack channels, to Title Town G's podcast. That's a separate channel. And season 2 of He Ain't Swagging will be back week 1.
He ain't swagging, man. Those were entertaining right there.
Yeah, those type of ideas are excellent. So that was a great idea to do. I'm glad you're going to continue to do that. Right. And best of luck tomorrow. I'll be watching.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
it, TR.
And we're gonna definitely we'll do I don't know how long after, but at the end, if y'all want to do questions or something, y'all want to pop in, I got anything to say or something like that, I don't care. We sharing the spotlight, god damn it. So let me know if you want to pop in, whatever. I don't mind, I don't care. I share the wealth, fuck it. But yeah, we'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Subscribe to all the Pack Attack channels, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. All y'all have a good night. Be safe. If you go out and kick it, be safe. Call an Uber, all that good stuff. Nate, you know where I'm at. Hit me up. TR, same thing.
You already know what's up.
From there, man. So I'll talk to y'all
TR. Back to Vegas.
Good night, guys.
All right, y'all.
Good night.
Night.
Right.